Hi everyone, I'm Rincey and this is Rincey Reads. So recently the National Book Award nominees have been announced. Whenever those things are in the news and sort of being talked about, I like to look up the nominees and the winners when they're available and look into those books and see if they sound interesting and add them to my to-be-read list. And so when I was looking those things up, it made me want to have a little bit of a discussion with you guys about awards for books. There are a lot of awards out there. Just a handful that I could think of off the top of my head are, obviously the National Book Award and Nobel Prize for Literature, and then there's the Pulitzer Prize and the Man Booker Prize and the Printz Award and the Newbery Award. All of these different awards are out there and they all are looking for very different things when they are giving away their prizes. The Pulitzer is specifically for American writers and they prefer their stories to be about American life. The Man Booker Prize is only for full-length novels and it's for British or, any of the British Commonwealth. The Newbery Awards for children, the Printz Awards for young adults, all of them are sort of giving honors to different things. What I'm specifically wondering about is whether you guys even pay attention to those things. Personally, I always like to pay attention to who are winning the awards and why. For me, I always think, there has to be a reason that this book won an award or was nominated for this. There has to be something interesting or compelling about the story or its characters or its writing or something. So I do think that these awards are really helpful as a reader in order to sort of narrow down the possibilities of what I can read. I mean, there's hundreds upon hundreds of books that are published every year and I can maybe read 50 of them, and these awards kind of help narrow it down. Now for me, because I've been looking into these awards quite a bit, I kind of know which ones I like and don't like, or the ones that if it's nominated for this award, I know it appeals to things that I like in books. For example, I usually look up Printz Award winners and nominees because I tend to like those books a whole lot. And I usually like the nominees and winners for the National Book Award. The Pulitzer Prize is very much a hit or miss for me. I guess it just depends on the year and what's nominated because their whole process is kind of weird in general. So it just depends on the year. Sometimes I absolutely love the books that they end up nominating. Sometimes I absolutely hate them, so that's very much hit or miss for me. Of course, at the same time, the argument could be made that, first of all, there's only a select number of people who can nominate and award these specific awards. Each award has its own criteria and its own judgment system, and so you could say, these, handful of people can only read so many books. How can we really say that they're the best judges of all of the books that are out there? The second is the fact that, there are so many awards out there. The handful that I'm talking about are just scratching the surface. So in the end, are we just awarding everyone some sort of prize? And if we do that, then what's the point of even having these prizes in general? Personally, I do feel like that it is good that we have these awards, and I feel like the ones that we have do a pretty good job of nominating books that are worthy. Like I said, it's not like I read every book that's out there, and it's not really my job to read and analyze books, so it's hard for me to completely say because I don't necessarily have all of the experience and I don't necessarily know what these groups' criteria are for nominating and awarding books. But in general, I can usually see the merit in the books that they are nominating. You could make the argument, if they're nominated for this award, then they shouldn't get this award, so that way the same books aren't always being nominated, and maybe there should be more recognition given to smaller authors or, more indie authors or things like that. That's basically all I had to say on the topic. I kind of wanted to just get a discussion going, so feel free to leave comments down below about your thoughts on awards for books. Do you guys even pay attention to them? Are you like me and you like to look up the nominees and winners of different awards? When you see the little gold or silver stamp or sticker on a book, does it make you want to buy the book even more, or does it really not affect your decision? Leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So yeah, that's all I have for now, and thanks for watching. Award, no. Dang it, I said the intro wrong. Start all over.